big news for our planet. The European Union has made history by becoming the first international body to criminalize the most severe environmental crimes, those on par with ecocide. Ecosystem destruction, habitat loss, and illegal logging are now in the EU's crosshairs. Under the new Environmental Crime Directive, these acts won't just earn fines, they could earn the perpetrators almost 10 years in prison. Let's get into it. In May, the European Parliament overwhelmingly voted to pass this directive. 499 votes for, and only 100 against. This shows a complete change in mindset within government and parliament. Member states now have 2 years to move this directive into legislation, ensuring that environmental harm comes with serious consequences. Marie Toussaint, a member of the European Parliament and environmental advocate, says that this legislation is one of the most ambitious in the world, and that it is time to end environmental impunity in Europe, and she is right. Environmental crimes have been increasing at a staggering rate, 2 to 3 times faster than the global economy. So much so that environmental crime is now the 4th highest crime in the world. Think about it. Things like illegal fishing, carbon fraud, deforestation, if you want to check that out, are all harming the environment, but they also harm ourselves and our health. We really need to take action. What's even bigger is that the directive doesn't use the specific word ecocide, but it criminalizes the acts that fit within that definition. So, what is ecocide? It is unlawful or wanton acts causing severe, widespread, and long-term damage to the environment. And now the ones doing it will pay. This is for all the CEOs out there. You cannot hide behind the permits anymore under the new law. If you knowingly harm the environment or your company, you could face 10 years behind bars, even if it was government approved at that time. Antonio Manders, another member of European Parliament, explains that this is about personal accountability. Just because the big companies have a permit, it doesn't mean that they should be destroying the environment. An example is the chemical industry. With all those PFAS chemicals, once deemed safe, they are now being linked towards cancer risks. Under this new law, companies will have to stop immediately or face the consequences. Now, experts are saying that the directive is a great start, but there is room for improvement. For instance, it is up to member states whether crimes committed outside the EU on behalf of EU companies are punished. While there are fines that go up to 40 million euros, that can be pocket change for some people, for some companies. Michael Four, an environmental law professor, suggests that companies will no longer be able to hide behind legal permits, which is a massive revolution. But many believe that the EU needs a centralized public prosecutor for environmental crimes. What do you think? Do you think that companies should be punished for their crimes outside of the EU? And would it be better if the EU had a centralized prosecutor for environmental crime? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So, what's on the horizon? Member states have 2 years to implement these laws, but the impacts could ripple far beyond Europe. As the Council of Europe, revises its Convention on Environmental Crime, this could spark policies across the globe. This is just the beginning. Together, we're fighting for a future where no one can profit off of destroying our planet. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's protect our home one law at a time. So, thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. I'll see you in the next one.